everyone, it's attorney Bianca Jordan from brazenlegal.com. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Today's video is to answer a question I get all the time, so I figured why not do a video on it. The question is, do I really need an immigration lawyer for this? Of course I'm biased because I'm an immigration lawyer, and I always think, especially with this administration, it's better to have an attorney by your side from start to finish because seemingly these days immigration law and policy is changing almost every week. It's like every other day we wake up and there's a new executive order, or there's a new immigration policy change, or there's a new law that's coming out, or a Supreme Court case, or another district court case. So it's really important that you have an immigration attorney by your side, an immigration attorney who has experience in this field, who's not just dabbling in immigration, who is keeping up with all of the changes that are happening in immigration, who is a member of the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Those things really matter when it comes to your immigration case. Ever since this president came into office a couple years ago, this administration has become very anti-immigrant, and it's almost as if their one mission in life is to prevent immigrants from coming to the United States and to deny as many applications as possible. These days, everything is a little bit more difficult. They're finding even more minute reasons to deny your case for the littlest of things. They will deny your application because you left a box blank, because you forgot to check a box. There are so many things that can happen that can go wrong in your application that it's really not worth it to go through this without an immigration attorney, especially because there are different policies that have been in place for the last couple of years. For example, USCIS can deny your application and then serve you with an NTA, which is the notice to appear, which is what initiates removal proceedings or deportation proceedings against you. So you really want to make sure that you have an attorney by your side from start to finish to help you navigate the complicated world of immigration that we have today. Back in the day, it was definitely easier to get a green card, to get U.S. citizenship, to apply for waivers and visas. Immigration was definitely easier back in the day and more friendly. But because of things like the public charge rule that went into effect in February of 2020, and the immigration policies and the executive orders that keep coming out left and right, it's really not worth it to navigate the world of immigration by yourself. Denials are up. The interview processes for green card applications, for example, are more difficult. They're more antagonistic. They're longer. They're asking you for more information during the interviews. They're asking you more questions. They're asking you for more evidence to basically force you to prove why you deserve the immigration benefit that you're applying for. Immigration attorneys, really good ones, know how to navigate all that stuff to save you money and time and aggravation. Let us handle that stuff for you, and you can just relax and, just go with the flow while we do all the work for you. That being said, there are certain situations where I personally think it might be okay for you to try to do your own applications on your own without the assistance of an attorney. One of those is if you're applying for a visitor's visa to come to the United States. Typically, it doesn't really make that much of a difference whether you hire an immigration attorney to do your immigration visitor's visa application or not, because the main thing that the consular officer cares about when you're trying to get a visitor's visa is, will you return to your home country? They want to make sure that you're not trying to get a visitor's visa just for the purpose of coming to the United States and staying forever. So you need to be able to prove that you have a life back home. You have a house, you have a home, you have a family, you have a wife, you have children, you have people that you're not just gonna up and leave behind and come move to the United States. So whether you have an immigration attorney prepare that application for you or not, doesn't make that much of a difference. So that's an application that I think is okay to file without the assistance of an attorney, but only if you don't have any criminal fraud, anything like that. If you don't have any of those issues, then I think you might be safe to apply for a visitor's visa on your own without an immigration attorney. If you do have any of those issues, I think you're definitely going to need an immigration attorney to help you, especially if your application is denied at the consulate and they want you to apply for a waiver. Another situation where I don't think you necessarily need an immigration attorney is if you're trying to renew your work card. So if you already have a work card and you just need to renew it, and again, you don't have any criminal issues, no arrest issues, you haven't been in immigration court since the last time you got your work card or anything like that, I think you're safe to apply for that on your own without the assistance of an attorney. Another situation where I think you can handle the case on your own without an immigration attorney is if you're applying for U.S. citizenship. If you are applying for U.S. citizenship based on having the green card for 5 years and you don't have a lot of excessive travel in and out of the U.S., and again, you don't have any fraud issues, no criminal issues, no tax issues, no illegal voting issues, nothing like that, then I think it's safe for you to be able to do your own citizenship application. Cases where I really think you need an immigration attorney are situations where you maybe are a green card holder and you accidentally voted and you want to apply for citizenship. Or if you have any of those fraud issues, a lot of travel, things like that, you definitely should be working with an immigration attorney. If you're applying for a green card, especially nowadays, definitely work with an immigration attorney. I have seen cases where people's applications are denied for something so simple and they receive a request for evidence and they don't know how to answer it. They freak out and they don't answer it, and then their application is denied and then they get sent to removal proceedings. I know of a couple, I can think of at least 5 cases where I've spoken to people who attempted to do things on their own and their application was denied and they didn't want to do anything, didn't want to hire an immigration attorney, and then they ended up in detention. So it's definitely serious. It's harder out there. Let us do the work for you. Let us help you. We know what we're doing. It's just better and easier for you to have an immigration attorney who knows what to file, who knows how to file it. It's not as simple as filling out the forms. It's not even as simple as submitting the checklist that they give you on the website. There's a lot that goes into filing a proper green card application nowadays, so it's just worth it to hire the attorney, do it right the first time. It'll save you a lot of time and money and aggravation, and it'll be done right. I hope you found this video helpful. Please visit brazenlegal.com to learn more about me, my law firm, and how I can help you with your immigration cases. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching.